Hey, it's John Justice here for My Nerd World, talking about my science fiction space opera series, EMBARK, and the final book in my series, Battle Planet. Now, I am working on a book 8, but book 7, EMBARK Battle Planet, does wrap up the story as we know it. Book 8 in the series will serve as the next chapter in the EMBARK saga, but it's going to start off with a book 1. This does wrap up the story. In keeping with the theme of the other books that I wrote, of having these be science fiction space opera adventures, but a sub-theme to them, one of the ideas, kind of loosely based on book 1 in my series, just EMBARK, was Fast and Furious in space, especially as it relates to the space vehicles in the story, fully customizable, and the heroes of the story, the main characters of the story, are attached to their ships much in the same way that the characters were in the original Fast and Furious stories. This book here, I kind of grab onto that whole Fast and Furious vibe. The Vanishing War, book 3, is a war story, as is Battle Planet as well. But I wanted this one to have kind of a different vibe to what we got in that finale in book 7 with Battle Planet. And what I ended up with was this really fun take of these characters wrapping up their story, battling the enemy, but I made the space battles on this different than what you've seen before. I tried to make them as unique as possible and added in some really unexpected, exciting elements that really sets this story apart. So in terms of subgenres, I kind of say Fast and Furious, but not nearly as ridiculous. It's a lot of fun, though. After their daughter Luna gambled with the enemy, Taft, Katha, and a hobbled-together resistance find themselves at a loss to fight back against the growing threat from the planet Kentaurus. With the former D-Corp factions now in league with the Kentari military, there is seemingly nothing standing in their way of taking complete control of the colonized worlds. Desperation sets in as the alliance of resistance forces sends out a plea for help, hoping to grow an army big and brave enough to make a final stand against the enemy. Meanwhile, as Taft and Katha prepare to fight, Luna must choose between the fate of the galaxy and her own safety. Again, all the books can be read as a book 1. You get a recap at the start of the book, so you don't have to have read the other books in the series. This is the final book in the series. I do recommend reading all of them. If you want to check it out and all the books in my series, Amazon.com, search for EMBARK, John, J-O-N, Justice. You can read them on Kindle Unlimited, ebook, paperback, hardcover, and audiobook. And if you want to purchase those hardcovers and paperbacks directly from me, you can do that by emailing me, thejohnjon@gmail.com. So, listen, if you like military science fiction, space operas, science fiction adventures, you'll love my science fiction series, EMBARK. Great for all ages. They're written for adults, but I've had children as young as 11, and they're completely age-appropriate for them. So I hope you'll go and check out my series again, mynerdworld.net or on Amazon.com. And thank you so much for watching this video. I look forward to hearing from you.